Okay, this is an overview of the Microlink tabletop wireless lighting system. The system overall is a totally modular system from the base up. It has different components that you can put together, create different light systems with, and utilize in different ways at different events. So let's start out with the stabilizer base. We make this in two different ways. Acrylic, which really looks like just a beautiful piece of glass. We can make this in different shapes. We can engrave it. Very creative use of plastics to make it look like glass. Nice. We also can do metal, steel. This adds about 2 more pounds of physical weight, which really gives you a nice stable base. Very nice. Nice powder coat finish as well. Matches nicely with the silver of the components. So one looks more inconspicuous, but one has this nice metal appearance and it gives you some more stability. Now, we have 2 different Microlink bases. We have the Microlink Mini and we have the Microlink Max. The biggest differences really is that the Mini has 7 hours of runtime and the Max has 10 hours. The Max also has more light output per head. So, which you'll see in a minute, for each light head you attach, you get 20% brighter output with the Max. Now, on the other hand, these are smaller, and in some instances, that becomes an advantage. I'll give you an example. You can mount our light bulb system directly to the top of this, and we call this the Pendalight fixture. This can now have a small lampshade that mounts right on, and this becomes a micro lamp that you put on top of a high top table or any type of table where you need 360 lighting but very low profile. This type of piece can also be installed into a decor element, such as a candle lantern. This can be used 2 different ways. We do not sell this. You can purchase this online, but you can see the beauty, right? You can see that the 360 radiation of this type of light is just perfect. It mimics a regular light bulb. Very nice. This can also be flipped upside down and hung from ceilings. So that's where you get wireless pendant fixtures as well as wireless little micro lamps. Now, taking this out, you can actually mount this to our bases. So let's start with this acrylic one. You get all the components that you need to mount it. It's very simple. It has a mount screw at the bottom here. Anybody can do this within a few seconds. Lock that down. Nice and simple. Now you have 2 power poles that you can purchase. They both extend. You'll notice that you have 2 different height differences. I'll explain that in a minute, how that can really work in your advantage. But let's go with the short one. In this case here, the bottom has this nice keyed connector. You unscrew that so you can see the wings. And this mimics what's on the top of the fixture. You simply lock this in, turn 90 degrees, and tighten down your locking nut. Now you have a solid system. Everything is together. Now at the top, as you could see earlier, you have this 4-point hub. And we essentially have 4 outputs. We have 2 different light heads available. One is our spotlight and one is the light bulb, which you had seen a minute ago with our little lamp. So these simply connect in, very easy. And you'll notice once I pop the other 2 in, we now have a linked circuit. Now, I have the fixture physically on, and that's why they turned on right away. But we also have a remote control that gives you different intensities, so you can fade up or down and have very soft, subtle lighting or very punchy, bright lighting, depending on what you need. So the remote control really helps, or you can simply turn it on. Easy. The heads are in here magnetically, and it allows you to rotate 360, which is really nice. So you can go up, down, or even angle in toward the base if you have flowers around it. So now you have a different type of pin spotting if you want this to be a centerpiece, or you have a different style of highlighting because you can angle them out. Now the telescoping part really comes in handy when you're wanting to raise it and spread light further. So depending on the size of your table, and if it's circular or long, you can actually spread the beams out and really cover more area as you bring it higher. Or you can lower it and get it below eye level and have it zero glare lighting, but very targeted. So it's really versatile for you, really versatile. Now let's pop these little heads out. And let's say you just don't need it as a spotlight one night, but you could use something more decorative. So let's think of this more as a lamp now. So we put our little riser at the top here. And we're going to install our 2 light bulbs. Now the 2 light bulbs work in pairs. And the other 2 outputs, you're going to put your power bridge in there. And this completes the circuit. Now you have the ability to go out and purchase any shade that you'd like that would complement the style of the event you are at. Or you can do something like this. We sell a beautiful reflector system. Caterers are going to love this. And this just screws right on top. So this could be a table centerpiece, this could be food down lighting, but in its core basic form, this is zero glare this way, no light output this way, all reflected down. It's very easy on the eyes and it draws all the attention down toward the table. And it just looks gorgeous together. I mean, you're looking at a brushed aluminum surface, anodized aluminum, and then what appears to be a clear glass base, which is really just nice, just beautiful. Now, you really have to think about this as the style and this as the function. And when you build up your inventory of shades and reflectors, you will seemingly have an endless range of options for your clients. Without having to go up on the ceiling, mount anything at a distance, any staff member can easily assemble, disassemble, and transport without any issues. It's very lightweight. And you can basically use it a different way at every event. My goal overall was to design something that wasn't just a singular system. I wanted it to be versatile, adaptable. I wanted you to be able to use it in different ways so the return on investment, your creativity could just go to a new level. If you have any questions or you'd like to know more about it technically or creatively, feel free to give us a call or an email. We'd love to help you out.